will win it. Nothing about that.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sports Breakdown once again. So we are going to actually do the preview of the Asia Cup finals between Sri Lanka versus Pakistan, which is going to happen tomorrow. No one actually expected Sri Lanka to reach the finals of the Asia Cup 2022, but they actually did. And to discuss on this, we have Krishna Nair joining us after some time. How are you, Krishna? Krishna Nair, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, Pawan.
Yes. So discuss about obviously. So yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, how did you see yesterday's match between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, especially as we know Pakistan ball up for 121 yesterday. Baba Azam failed as promised in the Asia Cup. I think he's good shots, Baba Azam. I think he's playing some good shots. What I've seen that he is, I think he's in good touch. But the thing is, he's been unlucky. But your thoughts on the Pakistan's performance yesterday, and especially missing Sharaf Khan and Nasim Shah?
Man, I didn't know that. Why did they give rest to Shadab Khan and Nasim Shah? They should have, like, means I don't know why they give rest to both of them. They should have been played in that yesterday's match, because as a as for motivation, as for a practice also before the finals, man, why to give rest before uh, by finalists so nearby to you? So see, Sri Lanka also gave one rest. I feel Dhananjay De Silva came, so both teams
Yeah.
gave one. They gave chance to, just because it was last match of the group stage 4. That's why they changed the playing exercise. So I feel in the finals they both will come with the main exercise. Like how I feel Dhananjay De Silva should play in the finals, or I don't want Dashunka to play in the finals.
Hmm, I agree.
And for
Yeah, I
Pakistan,
think Sri
Shadab Khan and
Lanka.
Nasim Shah will come in place of Usman Kadir and Hasan Ali, I feel.
Hmm, yeah. I think Sri Lanka have done really well. I think four
Yeah.
wins in a row. I think Shamnak has been doing a good job. I think he is going to be a good addition. I think for the team, I think we saw what he did all yesterday. I think one for 18, if I'm not mistaken, in 4 overs. So that's really, really good. Narendra Disselba yesterday, and I'm very satisfied with how he performed. Yeah, I think obviously the spinners will obviously come into play. Vandu Hasaranga, Manish Krishna, and Dhananjay Riseva, as we said, I think they are really, really good spinners. I think Hasaranga is a very good record against Pakistan. If I'm mistaken, he's taken 11 wickets, and I think he has good economy also against Pakistan. So, your thoughts on Vandu Hasaranga, especially against Pakistan, and as a bowler also, your thoughts on that?
Sangha is a very economical and he's a very wicket taking bowler, and his records against Pakistan is very good, quite impressive. I feel is against Pakistan. He's taken most of the wickets against Pakistan, I feel, in the past recent years also, I felt. So I didn't expect Hasaranga to take wicket, but it was a quite shock for me that he took wicket, because in the recently matches he didn't took that much quite wickets for Sri Lanka. I feel that Midul Shana, I felt he took the wicket of Virat Kohli, and the means all the Sri Lankan bowlers. No one thought that Sri Lankan bowlers will take will impress every fans in the world, because all thought that Sri Lankan bowlers are means they are very underrated. They are inexperienced bowlers, but no one thought that these bowlers will take wickets and they will reach finals. So I for Asaranga yesterday took the main wicket of Babar Azam. I feel that was a game changing moment for me because Babar Azam was, I feel, set, though he was playing very slow, but he was the alone batsman standing for Pakistan yesterday because Rizwan also felt out early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and middle order is quite weak of Pakistan. So for Sri Lanka, they can wrap up Pakistan very quite easily because if you see the middle order, Fakhar Zaman also not performing. He's not very consistent also for Pakistan.
Hey,
And the
Krishna
middle.
Nair, wait.
Hmm?
I'm saying, Pawan,
Yeah.
first you tell me one simple thing. Okay, I have one question for you. Does
Mm.
Charita Asalanka play tomorrow or no?
No, I think they should stick with Dhananjay De Silva because I
But
think
Yeah.
but
Ayush on your
no no,
camera.
नहीं
I
I'm
think
not.
I think his
अरे
I think his
कृष्णा
bowling is very
अरे
important.
अरे
I
कृष्णा
know Dhananjay De Silva hasn't been performing with the bat as well, but I just think for tomorrow, especially his bowling yesterday was very useful
अरे
for Sri Lanka.
yes,
I think Aslanka could replace
no
Gunatilaka
no
because Gunatilaka has been having a
I'm saying that
yeah. Continue.
Krishna Nair is asking me to switch on the camera, but unfortunately I'm not as good looking as him, so I can't, or as Joe Root. But what I'm saying is, don't you feel that? See, Asalanka is one of your better prospects, Pawan, and he's a big match player and he's a good player. So, do you think probably if you want to play Dhananjay, you can maybe drop Gunatilaka and bring in Asalanka?
Yeah, I think Gunatilaka could be dropped if it's required because I think Asalanka, he even though he's out of form, he could perhaps perform in the finals and as well. And I think Gunatilaka is more of opener than number four. I think it's another failed experiment from Sri Lanka, and Asalanka can bat at four as well. So I think if we have both DDS and Asalanka, I think that would make the team more balanced. I just feel Gunatilaka's records this year has been pretty poor. I think average about 12 or something. So it's not been that great for Gunatilaka, and I think he could be dropped for Asalanka tomorrow, but I won't drop DDS for sure. It's
Man,
about
Ayush, you told Joe Root, right? If you see Sri Lanka's head coach, hello?
Yes, tell me.
No, I'm saying
Serious,
that if
serious.
you told Joe Root, right? If you said Joe Root and Chris Silverwood balding, that was not matching at all. Means there are bits problem in their England
ये
camps and
देखो
that all.
कृष्णा नायर we are talking about Pakistan Sri Lanka. What are you saying, Pawan? What is
Arey, I'm saying that Chris Silverwood is doing well for Sri Lanka as a coach, man. If you saw the ex-coach of Sri Lanka, I don't know. I feel who was he? Who was the
I
ex-coach of Sri Lanka?
Mickey
this
Arthur.
guy
Mickey
Mickey
Arthur.
Arthur, Mickey Arthur.
Mickey Arthur.
Like you are
He was a
like
suicide man for Pakistan.
Krishna Nair, like you are Mickey Mouse, he was Mickey Arthur. Anyways, I'm saying that but Pawan, what I'm saying is sort of as a Sri Lankan fan, okay, from the because well, chalo, let me ask you something. See,
Mm,
for both teams, their bowling is better than their batting. Okay,
mm, agree.
even for
Mm.
Pakistan, if you see, leave the top three out of which only one is performing. In
Yeah, middle
Pakistan,
order is
out
not
of
good. Yes.
yeah. So and even for Sri Lanka, I feel that your bowling is stronger. So
Mm.
don't be biased, but just tell me who do you feel has a better bowling attack tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think it's going to be Hasaranga once again because I think Pakistan
No, but
generally
power,
struggle
and you
to.
have to also see that yeah, you have. I think overall, if you talk about the spinners, then I will give Sri Lanka the edge. But if you talk about pacers, then I will give Pakistan the
I
edge.
think it's Lahiru Madhushankar. I think Madhushankar is the one who could trouble Pakistan a lot, especially Baba Azam early. I think if we can get either Rizwan or Baba Azam out early in the power play itself, I think. Sorry, I think it's going to be a massive.
But I feel tomorrow's main player for Sri Lanka will be Pathum Nisanka. And I'll tell you why. Because the trend I'm seeing nowadays is that
Yeah,
even see again tomorrow's match I presume is in Dubai only.
yeah, hmm.
So in
Yes,
Dubai matches you need it is not a flat wicket. It is not a Australian pitch. You need a set batsman. Okay, like
hmm.
Virat Kohli
True.
showed yesterday. I'm not saying so. There has to be one guy who holds the innings together and who carries on and finishes at the end. Okay,
Yeah,
you're see
yeah,
because if you see na Bhanuka Rajapaksa has been playing very well, but he's coming and playing those cameos 2030, 2030. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
you need one guy who's gonna take it till the end because it is not easy for anybody to settle. And then because you have batting depth, you can finish it up very well. You bat
True.
till you bat till Karunaratne, Chamika you bat till. Okay. So I feel
Mm.
tomorrow's trump card, if I have to say, see Bhanuka and all these guys in the middle, their role is to come and play quick fire knocks, and
True.
especially with Nawaz and Shadab, I feel who are turning in the ball to Bhanuka. I feel Bhanuka, and because Bhanuka plays the sweep shot so well, and I think he goes down the ground very well. I feel
Mm.
Bhanuka will play a good role. And I think main guy is Patuma Nisanka. If
Yeah.
you have to just survive majorly the opening burst from Naseem Shah. Naseem
Mm.
Shah is your major threat because after
Agree.
that Nawaz and Shadab also you can counter. But Naseem Shah is a big threat tomorrow. So I feel
Mm.
that should be
Agree.
the main. And as far as Pakistan is concerned, I mean, I feel Babar Azam should come and bat at number three.
Hmm. That's what I was trying to come. Yeah, I think Fakhar Zaman should open with
Fakhar Zaman should
one.
open and see first of all left right combination. Okay.
Hmm.
Second, I think you Fakhar Zaman would. Another thing is it is not always technical. Once a batsman goes in, he has the fielders in the circle, so his mind is also freed up. And Fakhar Zaman is a guy who needs confidence. Okay, so
Yeah.
I feel that Fakhar Zaman and right now Rizwan is the I'll say right now Rizwan is the best performer in Pakistan currently. So
Hmm.
Rizwan will bat through the end, and Fakhar Zaman will tee off. What happens is that these guys, because see their middle order, I'm telling you, the day they, although their middle order is deep, but except Nawaz and Shadab to an extent, these guys in the middle, Iftikhar, Asif Ali, and who's there, Khuzdil, they give zero confidence.
True. Yes.
Man,
So,
after that, after the retirement of Shoaib Malik and Mohammad Hafiz, the middle order
Shoaib
is
Malik
all
has
weak.
not retired. Shoaib Malik has not retired.
And why he's not playing?
They haven't picked him, but he's not retired. Yeah, Krishna Nair, don't spread fake news.
I thought
But
he's
thing is,
retired, but he's not playing anymore for Pakistan. I feel
Are to
in
they are,
the
are to he hasn't been picked.
but I think both Sri Lanka and Pakistan have batting depth. That's what we can say. Even though the middle order is not firing, still I think they do have batting depth
No,
until like
no. Pawan, see, for Sri Lanka, the middle order is not getting a lot of runs, but at least the runs they are getting are coming in a quick fire manner.
true, true.
Beat
Hmm.
Bhanuka, beat Dhasun,
Hmm. Agree.
Gunatilaka, maybe. But I'm saying, look at these guys, yeah. Look at what Khuzdil Shah, except one Hong Kong innings, nothing. Iftikhar
Yeah.
Ahmed
True, true.
has scored, I think, 230s, but at a very slow pace.
Hmm.
So, and
Agree.
with the Dubai ground tomorrow, I feel you need to, because you know what happens is that you will play till 6 7 overs. You're anyways under pressure, and when you have
Hmm.
at least see if you after 7 overs, if you are 60 for two also, 62 for two also, then also
Yeah.
at least you have got a start. But if you are 40
True.
for one, then the other guy also starts taking pressure. So I feel
Yeah.
tomorrow they should make Fakhar open from Pakistan's team's point of view.
Yeah, but would Pakistan make such a risk in
I
the
don't
final
think so.
itself? They could have done it. They could have done it on Friday
I
itself.
don't think so. They will be this gutsy to make it in a final. But I feel it is the correct move. I feel that should be the correct move. I mean,
Hmm. I agree. I agree with your point. Even I said also yesterday they could have start. I mean, they could have experimented with their team, bringing Haid Ali also and see what they are doing and drop Iftikhar Ahmed. But now I think it's too late to even bring in Haid Ali in
I
because
mean,
it's a
they should
striker.
get in that guy. Yeah, see, if the car is not bowling, so why are you not getting a the Hyder Ali? You know,
That's what.
Hyder
He's not
Ali.
even bowling. That's what. Yeah, but the thing is, I
Means
don't know
yeah,
whether.
yeah. Means I'm saying that Hyder Ali can give you a cameo sort of a innings, or he can bat very well compared to Iftikhar, because I saw the last match against Iftikhar versus Afghanistan. He was playing so much slowly. He was not. Yeah, he was playing so
Not enough.
defensive shots. What? I'm saying
Yeah, but
Iftikhar was playing so much defensive against Afghanistan. Shadab type of a all-rounder was batting better than Iftikhar. At least Shadab was converting strikes. He was going for big sixes, but this Iftikhar can't bat in the pressure situations. I feel so. I feel they should have gone with Haider Ali instead of Iftikhar Ahmed, because Haider Ali can give you camos. Haider Ali can give you big sixes also if the team is under pressure. So I feel
No, no. See,
Haider
the
Ali
thing
should
is,
have been there.
even if the card, if you follow all these guys, na, if you follow them, Khuzdil, Iftikhar, all these guys in PSL and whatever the domestic, they have hit record sixes. I feel, I
mm,
think Khuzdil is as it. The problem with Asif Ali has also become, and if you analyze Asif Ali, a second.
mm. He's just a finisher, I think. Asif
Oh,
Ali, mostly. I mean,
no,
that's the
that is
problem.
fine. That is fine. But the problem with Asif Ali is Asif Ali's striking area is very limited. Asif Ali only goes from long on to long off, and if the ball is in his slot. Have you
Mm,
ever seen him scoop, sort of leave scoop, do a nice pull over mid wicket, or do the third man to above third man, chip it
true.
or cut it.
Mm,
So that is the problem with us. And I think with Asif Ali is not, because he has been, I mean, groomed as a finisher. So if you lose early wickets, एक second, power hold.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that's the thing.
If
Pakistan, I
early
think.
wickets fall, na,
Mm,
Asif Ali knows only one gear of batting.
mm, true.
Yeah.
I think Pakistan need a proper opening stand. That's what they haven't been having that much throughout this tournament. I think either Baba Azam or Rizwan has been failing. For yesterday, I think Rizwan fell. I mean, got out early. Baba Azam got out early in the previous matches. So I think they need proper stand like what Sri Lanka does. Because I think the opening partnership between Pathum Nisanka and Kusan Mendis will be very vital for tomorrow's match. Because the way that number 3 and number 4 are going on for Sri Lanka right now, I think they need a proper opening stand because both Mendes and Pato Nisank have been firing. So I think they need a proper start.
Yeah, yeah. See, but uh, I feel that Kusal has to be more aggressive, because I feel Kusal can play that role. And Pathum Nisanka has to be the one who at least bats till the 15th or the 14th over. After
Hmm.
that, you have to hit out and get out. So
True.
tomorrow, see,
True.
the thing is, but the problem is the thing is we are discussing so much, but invariably it will come down to the toss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for
Yeah.
you, but
But I think
interestingly,
still toss also.
interestingly, all the players who have been speaking, they have been saying that, and if you analyze also, yeah, we are saying win the toss, win the match, but even
Hmm.
every match has. It is not that the teams who have chased it convincingly. You look at
Hmm.
Pakistan, you look at India's matches were close. So I just somehow
Yeah.
feel that it is, and there is not much dew also right now. Because it
True.
is not.
True.
Last time it was setting of winter. Right now it
Yeah.
is not. So I
Hmm.
somehow feel that it has just been a matter of luck that so many win the toss, win the match, bowling first has happened. But
Yeah, and
still,
it's a
yeah,
final also. You never know what will happen. They could go under
yeah.
pressure as
And the
well.
thing, and the thing is that in the final you have to also see, yeah, you want to bowl first, but Pawan, you would know in a final if a person bats first and puts a lot of score, then the scoreboard
Hmm.
pressure also is a lot, right?
Agree. Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
if you see,
I
I
think
feel Sri Lanka batting is better than Pakistan's batting. If Sri Lanka bowls first, then it is game done. Sri
yeah,
Lanka winning, because
I think on current form, you can say that. Maybe not overall, but current form. On current form, if you compare man to man, okay. See again,
Yeah.
Babar Azam has no comparison with either Kusal or Nisanka. He is 100
Hmm.
times better, and even Rizwan. But on current form, obviously Rizwan to chalo current form also is good. But Babar
Yeah.
Azam, I will on current form. I will go for Kusal Mendis or Babar Azam on current form. Okay.
Mm.
Then if you
Yeah.
who bats number 3 for this guy Pakistan, Fakhar Zaman. Again, current form is horrible. Okay. And who's number 3 for Sri Lanka?
I think it was Asalanka, but I think Dhananjay De Silva may play. It will be
Chalo,
DDS
chalo,
likely.
then you don't know you we haven't seen Dhananjay play. So chalo, I'll go with
Yeah.
Fakhar Zaman. Chalo, let's go man to man. Okay. I'll go with Fakhar Zaman in that. Chalo, because he has played. Who's
Mm.
number 4 for Pakistan? This guy. Number the
Uh,
one thing is they keep on changing,
yeah, they
but I
keep
think
on changing. That's the problem.
designated number 4 is this guy Iftikhar.
Yeah, if they can. Sri
And
Lanka, I
Iftikhar
think they went with Gunatilaka, but I think both are in bad form. I think both Iftikhar and
still,
Gunatilaka right now.
I feel like at least I feel Gunatilaka has been. You would tell me. I don't know. I have to check the scores because I
Yeah,
just
I think
feel
one
that
match is 233. If I'm not mistaken, he nearly got
no, no,
Sri Lanka home.
I wanna see the strike rate
I
because
think it was around.
Fakhar Zaman
Mm,
has not been scoring also and it is also not that he's getting an 8 ball 20 or something. Fakhar Zaman is getting 17 ball 15.
true.
है ना?
Mm,
So it is
agreed.
important to see the strike rate of Gunatilaka. But on current form, I'll go with Gunatilaka because Fakhar
Mm.
Zaman is looking dismal. Who's number
Yeah,
5?
from number 5 onwards, Pakistan changed. They either bring Shadab Khan, they either bring Mohammad Nawaz, they make
Chalo,
all
but
sorts of things.
designated number. Chalo, let's take Nawaz and let's take who's number 5 for you guys.
Bhanuka. Yeah, I think
I'll
Bhanuka.
Bhanuka. See, I'll also
Okay.
go with Bhanuka. Although Nawaz has been performing well, but Bhanuka has also won you a few matches, so I'll go with Bhanuka. Number 6 is this guy, na Khuzdil Shah.
Man, Nawaz only performed well against India, man. He didn't perform well against other
No,
teams.
no, even no, no. Against Sri Lanka, Nawaz hit a few boundaries. I'm saying next is Khuzdil. Chalo, whoever is against Khuzdil is better. I think Rasul Shanaka.
Number 6. I think obviously Shanaka. No, Shanaka is in the playing
Yeah.
team
So
also.
if you see Sri Lanka current form have a better batting. Okay.
Hmm.
Bowling
Yeah. Bowling wise,
is
it's tight. I
bowling
think the
is
fast
it is
bowler of Pakistan is
bowling it
better.
bowling wise it's very tight though because
But
although
hmm.
because see
I think
Pakistan because the thing is the what gives Sri Lanka an edge is that you both your spinners are mystery spinners. Pakistani spinners are orthodox. You know,
true.
they have a left arm spinner and they have a leg spinner in Shara.
Hmm. Yeah.
Obviously pacer Pakistan is ahead. I feel.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean
Yeah, Pakistan. I mean, all
I
are
mean
bowling at 145, 150. I think that's the toughest for
yeah.
Sri Lanka. If they can survive the power play somehow of Nasim Shah and Dahani, I think then I think Sri Lanka can somehow
Will
No,
counter.
no,
Dhani play?
Dhani is not playing. Dhani is not playing. The
No, but
Mohammad
I think
Hasnain
No,
is playing,
Dahani is
not Dhani.
no Dahani is fit.
Dhani has
Dahani
become
is
fit
fit for
now.
tomorrow. In any ball, I don't know. Hasnain,
Yeah,
no.
but in the possible XI, Mohammad Hasnain is there, not Dhani.
They'll risk on Dahani
Dhani
man.
might play.
Dahani might play. I think. Yeah, but I think yeah, Sanjay here says Dhananjay De Silva should be playing. We have Aman also here. Aman, who do you think
Yes,
is going
hi.
to be the key player for both the teams tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think Pakistan. I think Baba Azam will try to carry the batting on his back, and I think maybe
But I'm
Nasim
little
Shah
concerned
will.
about Baba's form. I know he's in good touch. I mean, he's in
Yeah,
good touch, but he's been very unlucky
definitely.
with his shots. That's the issue. I think he even in the Sri Lanka match, last match, I think he scored 30, but he was very unlucky with his
But then
dismissal.
again, he was one of the only. He literally that 120 was literally Baba Azam did the most there. I
Hmm.
mean, of course, there were other batsmen that did well, but Baba Azam did the most in that innings, and he was the danger batsman.
Hmm. Hmm. What about Sri Lanka? Do you think it's Hasaranga or do you think in
It's
any
not
other player
Hasaranga.
will?
It's not Hasaranga. It's
Okay.
definitely not Hasranga. I think if going batting wise, it's definitely Kusal Mendes. I think he's a key player. Kusal Mendes and Nisaka. That opening partnership will say a lot tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we were discussing also. Me and Ayush also about this opening partnership for Sri Lanka. Very It's very important for Sri Lanka to get at least a 50 plus opening stand. And any team, I think batting first, Pakistan or Sri Lanka must get 45 or 50 runs in the power play. That's critical because
Yeah.
seeing
I
both Sri
think
Lanka
a
and
winning
Pakistan,
target tomorrow, it has, you have to be above 170. If you go above 170, then you are safe, I feel, because
true.
final is a psychological thing also, and I feel, but
True.
yeah,
True.
but I just hope, because see, I am a neutral tomorrow. I just
Yeah.
hope whoever wins the toss does not win the match, at least to break that myth. I want
Mm,
that to happen,
No,
because
I'm
agree.
still saying, but that'll happen. Whoever wins the toss will field first and win the game.
no, but
I
Yeah,
don't.
I
I don't
don't
exactly.
think
think
My,
that.
so.
my also gut
No,
I
feeling
I'm
is
think,
that
saying,
whoever wins the toss will win the match, I
but
feel.
we
no, but
saw what
I'm
happened
saying,
with India versus Afghanistan. We saw what happened over there. India scored 200 plus and they
Arey,
won the match somehow.
but
But that
but
was a
but
directive
Are
yeah,
pass,
that wasn't it.
obviously.
But I'm saying I don't want it to happen. I mean, I don't want the
True, true.
winning team to win. Okay, but yeah, I just feel tomorrow is gonna be a closely
For
contested
me,
match.
whoever wins the toss doesn't matter. I just want Sri Lanka to win.
Yeah,
Toss
That's
is
a
nothing
great,
for me.
yeah, that's a
but
But
great
as a
but
advantage.
neutral,
Pawan, one
you're
thing.
saying that you want the team batting first to win.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes
But
sense.
I'm
I
saying
mean, India.
Pawan, one bowler, I feel tomorrow as a in the bowling unit, I feel
Mm,
two guys are important. One is
true.
obviously Hasaranga, and the
Yeah.
Of
other
course.
one is a bit unconventional. I feel Chamika, because
Mm,
Chamika as
Mm.
a bowler is somebody, or I'll tell you who's gonna if he bowls, if Dasun Shanaka bowls, he's also
yeah.
going to be a wicket taker tomorrow.
Mm,
Because see,
agree.
when guys like Chamika and Dasun Shanaka come on to bowl, the team just goes out to hit them wildly. And both
Mm,
Chamika and Shanaka, what do? Their main weapon or their main delivery is the slower cutter on the pitch. They
true.
do not bowl
Yeah.
Yorkers much. Chamika does a bit. They just put the ball on, like how Shanaka got Surya Kumar out, if you remember.
And
Yeah.
remember, this is night at Dubai. There's dew.
No, there is no due. There is no due.
There should be
Right
dew.
There's no
now,
due. There's not
no,
much
no,
due.
No,
right
it's
now, right
really,
now, no,
but
no,
it's
right.
night
See,
time in Dubai. There's always
no,
dew.
no, but the thing is, bro, the thing is, right now it is, you have to see the months also, na? Dew
True,
generally
true.
sets off during the winter time. Okay, right
Mm-hmm.
now it is summers, peak summer or ending of
Mm,
summer.
mm,
So right now there is not much dew, but
mm,
I
Okay.
feel that this guy Chamika and Hasaranga, to obviously they will remain.
yeah.
These two matchups, and also one guy who can combat Hasaranga is Fakar Zaman,
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
agree.
because Fakar Zaman will look to hit it. If you keep on
Mm-hmm.
defending likes of Hasaranga and Rashid Khan,
Yeah.
they will get on top of you. You need to
Agree.
attack them, like how Virat
Completely
Kohli did to
agreed.
Rashid Khan. You know,
Yeah.
Completely agreed.
or like how Rohit
Yeah.
Sharma did to Hasaranga. So
Mm,
I feel
agree.
Fakar Zaman is one guy who's going to be really important tomorrow.
Agree. Yeah. Sanjay,
Agreed.
he asked Hasaranga versus Rispan. Who is winning it? Question for all four. I think Hasaranga
See,
with current.
but see, Pawan, you have to define what is winning also. Okay,
Mm,
Rizwan, in my opinion, will just take singles of Hasaranga.
true. I
So
agree.
that might be a win for Rizwan, lose loss for. I don't think Rizwan, the player, will take a lot of risk against Hasaranga. Rizwan will look to take risk against Madhu Shankar, all these guys, who
Yeah.
bowl, or maybe
I think
Madhu
especially
Shankar.
Asita Fernando. I think the third fast ball. I think they'll
Yeah,
they'll
Asita Fernando is the right arm. See, because Madhushanka is getting the ball away from Rizwan. So Rizwan's angle is, how Rizwan hits every ball towards the leg side.
I
So I
think
feel
Asita
Asita,
Fernando is the weak link. I think he's the weak
yeah,
link for Sri Lanka. And anyways, I think he's going to play anyways for Pramod Manushan. I don't think they'll stick with him. So they'll bring back Asita. So I think
but
Asita
I'm
is
Yeah.
the weak link and he could go 10 to 12 runs in over in even in the power play. So that's the link, big link I would see for Sri Lanka tomorrow. Anyways,
but
that's the
but
fast
I'm
bowler.
telling you, tomorrow one guy you should use is Dasun Shanaka. I feel
Hmm.
that guy, if he comes on, people will look like, in a way, he'll do what Shardul Thakur does. When Shardul Thakur
Yeah.
comes on to bowl, everybody goes to hit him, they get out. So tomorrow,
Hmm.
I feel Dasun Shanaka, I don't know if he'll bowl, but I want him to bowl tomorrow.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think he should bowl at least 2 overs. I think 2 overs
Yeah,
is more than enough. He did against
because
India also. I think.
between him and Asita Fernando, you can have 4 overs. You know.
True. Yeah. I think Asita maximum should bowl 2 overs and then Dasun should bowl 2 overs and Chamika should bowl four. We didn't see Chamika bowling 4 overs yesterday. Aman, that's the
Yeah,
biggest surprise I
yeah.
could feel. That Chamika
That's
should be bowling
And
4 overs right now.
let me tell you,
yeah.
tomorrow if Pakistan bat first, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guaranteeing you that Rizwan and Babar won't attack
Okay.
Mm,
again because they
agree.
will be very cautious. Because even see, Rizwan is players like that. Babar is short of runs, so I feel that is why I feel these middle over bowlers like Shanaka, Chamika, Asaranga. Thikshana Chalo bowls a lot in the power play also.
Yeah.
But I just feel that they won't go over aggressive. If this was England playing, I would have said the main threat is that left arm pacer, Madhu
Yeah.
Shankar.
Madhushankar. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel these guys.
Also problem is
If
that
unlucky Pakistan wins the toss, then what will happen then?
But I'm saying, yeah, Nair, I said if Pakistan bats first, listen to me.
Oh,
yeah, any
if they
and I think another big
And I'm telling
problem
you,
with Sri
Pawan,
Lanka.
I'm telling you one thing.
Yeah.
If Sri Lanka bat first and they
Mm,
get a total of 150 to 160 na,
yeah.
and then that is actually better than getting a total of 180 185
Mm,
because in 150 160 Sri Lankan batsmen will think ki chalo we'll play softly for a while and then we can attack later on. When you're
mm,
chasing 180 you will have a clear mind.
mm,
150 160 you get, I mean, you can do it, but I just feel that will be tougher than a 180 190 because Sri Lankan batsmen have been known to take their time, and by the time you know, even in a 160 chase you need 11 runs per over, then the middle
true.
order is gone. So I just feel
Mm-hmm.
that tomorrow if you get majorly top order wickets, okay, I mean,
Yeah.
it is done. Middle order is zero for them, zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think another weak point for Sri Lanka also is in that middle overs. I think they need Dhananjay De Silva to support Hasaranga because I think Hasaranga is the only spinner
Yeah,
that is bowling in the middle overs also.
and
So I don't
and
think they should drop
Yes,
seriously
because
tomorrow.
the other good spinner that we have is Tikshana, and he bowls in that opening area. But
True.
yeah, they do
and
need another spinner
see
because
Dhananjay's
because I think if Pakistan catch on to this, they will start targeting Hasaranga. They'll start to try to
no,
pick
no.
him, and no, because they don't have another
See,
spinner to bowl in
exactly.
that
Yes,
middle
in case
overs.
Hasaranga gets attacked.
Dhananjay,
In case,
Dhananjay's job is just to restrict the runs.
Mm,
Dhananjay's
yeah,
job is not to pick wickets. As he said, they should be compelled to attack these two guys, Tikshana and Hasaranga. You know, if they attack Dhananjay, I mean, imagine if they get 15 runs of his over, then they'll play out Hasaranga easily. You know, then it's
yeah.
yeah,
done. You have to either make them defend against Hasaranga or make them attack against Hasaranga. You can't allow
hmm
them to just get singles and doubles of Hasaranga because
not against Hasaranga,
if
no.
Hasaranga if Hasaranga goes for doesn't pick a wicket and goes for 29 runs
Uh,
in 4 overs, I'll say it's a failure. Hasaranga.
Mm,
Okay.
agree. Yeah, he has to somehow get wickets. That's it. And I think Tikshana's bowling is really, really important, especially with him and Madhushankar. But the way that they utilize Asita Fernando is going to be key tomorrow. That's what I said. 2 overs, maybe one in the power play, and maybe one in the
Yeah.
uh,
See,
perhaps
I
might
think
be
Asita Fernando, when the ball is doing a bit, in the first couple of overs, then you utilize it. Never know, na?
mm,
Because see, Asita, whatever said, Asita has pace. Okay, so if he pitches in
yeah,
the right area, he can get a
yeah,
make or two. But
mm,
I feel middle and death overs, they should rely on Madhu Shankar and Sharaka and all these. Chamika.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah. But coming back to Pakistan, I think especially we
Mm.
spoke about power play, but mainly the middle overs, especially Navas and Shahab Khan. That's I think Sri Lanka. I think they can come back both of them. We saw how they did against Afghanistan too in the
Afghanistan.
middle overs, especially with
Mm.
Mujib and Rashid, and then India as well with Jadeja and Ashwin. Unfortunately, they came back, but somehow still the way that they attacked against the spinners was very impressive. So I think the weak link of
man,
Sri
Sri
Lanka
Lanka
is
is chasing. I will give 100 out of 100. They are excellent in chasing. If Sri Lanka wins the toss, it is their final. It is
There
their
Yeah,
are
crown.
agreed.
any team chasing in this Asia.
Yeah, I think batting
Hmm.
first is the problem because we have only batted first. So I think that's going to be the huge test. If we lose the toss in case, I think that will be the
Actually,
biggest test.
every game so far we've chased, hasn't? Yeah,
That's
every
the
game
thing.
so
Yeah.
far we've faced.
Mm,
So this is
agreed.
something that Russell Arnold said at the on the at the last game against Pakistan, the as they call the final rehearsal.
Yeah.
So Russell Arnold said Sri Lanka win the toss, and he said that they should have batted first because if Pakistan win the toss, they're definitely putting Sri Lanka into bat. Sri Lanka should have batted first to get the practice of batting first, just in
No,
case.
no, I don't agree to
And
that.
I
See,
agree. I agree.
it is not that Sri Lanka needs extra practice to bat first or something. A pressure,
True.
a final day pressure is different.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Agreed.
That's also
Everybody, Sri Lanka knows how to bat first.
Mm,
It is
yeah.
not that they need to get prepared or something. Different conditions, different pitch or whatever. So I
agreed.
feel that okay, if you bat first, I mean, but they, I'm saying even if you bat first, nah, don't just
Yeah.
go for it. Keep a
Mm,
target in mind. Okay, even if you're batting first, bat as if you're batting second with a target in mind. Okay, keep a
agreed.
target for 16 to 17 overs, and if you reach that, then you play the bonus game for 3 overs.
Mm,
You
yeah.
know,
Agree with that.
keep a
Yeah.
17
I
over
think they should
target.
come to plan. And
Keep a
anyways,
17
there'll
over
be
target.
confidence unlike the first match because first match obviously the first match and conditions with the UAE also it's likely that they the way that they perform and the way they have come back now I think Sri Lanka can actually obviously put a 150 or 160 and put Pakistan under pressure. So I think it's the match situation obviously tomorrow also being a final also you never know what will happen because in case Sri Lanka puts a good competitive total for Pakistan I think
Yeah.
Pakistan can easily struggle and this could go to the wire for sure as the previous matches. It's the way that
But for one,
it's the final match.
Yeah, but
I will urge you
speak.
to start.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, say.
No, no, you can go. Yeah.
I'm saying I will
Oh, yeah,
urge you to start. I will urge you to start a petition which says ban cricket from the UAE. It is so unfair, man. The toss.
bro.
I mean,
I
something
think
has.
85%,
I mean,
85% to win the toss wins the match. That's the
I mean,
problem.
True.
last year the whole Australian team won the World Cup based on that. You know,
Yes.
Yes, agreed.
Yep.
even with Aaron Finch as the opener, they won the thing.
He admitted. Yeah, Aaron Finch also admitted he's winning the toss 6 times. So whatever they won the
Yeah,
World Cup.
Means though New
and
Zealand put a competitive total of 175, then still Australia chased it by 8 wickets. So toss is a huge factor.
That's the thing. Yes, New Zealand put a good total also, and somehow Australia managed to chase it. That's the thing. I don't
Means
know.
in that match, Kane Williamson batted exceptionally when he was only the alone leader in the New Zealand side. Means all
Oh
other
yeah.
batsmen didn't support Kane Williamson. Still,
So
Kane
now we
Williamson
are.
put a good.
I mean,
Yeah.
170 is a very good total, and Australia easily chased it. Australia easily chased
Yeah.
it,
So now we
committing
are.
its OD.
Yeah,
That's
we're
the
doing
thing.
a post-match analysis for last year's grand final, are we?
No, we were just talking about the pitches in
Yeah,
Dubai. I
yeah, I
mean,
know,
that's
I
what I'm
know.
saying. I mean, 180
It
plus
is. It is
somehow.
a bit unfair. You're right. Yeah.
I think if they put
Because I
180 plus,
mean,
I
yeah.
think Sri
Keep
Lanka
going.
can somehow win this. That's the thing. It depends.
Mm-mm.
It depends on the way
No, I
that Sri
think.
Lanka bat, bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. You speaking of confidence, just a few like 1 minute ago. I think confidence. Yes, that's something that I would take on. Now, I said whoever wins that first game is winning the grand final because it's a huge psychological thing too. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
I think, and that's why I'm telling you, whoever wins that first game is going to win the grand final, and it's Sri Lanka. So I don't want to say too much, but
Hmm.
let's keep it like that.
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, anything can happen,
Let's see.
obviously. But
Anything can
yeah.
happen. It's a grand final.
So predictions, guys. We'll wrap things up over here. So who do you think is going to score the most runs, most wickets,
Okay,
and
okay, okay.
obviously winner? Let's
Most
start with you.
runs
Okay,
is
let's start with
okay.
Aman.
Okay.
Okay, Aman, you
No,
can
no, no,
start.
no.
Yeah.
Go on, go. Okay. Most runs, Patul Misanka. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we talking about for Sri Lanka or around the game?
I mean, game wise.
Oh, okay. Pathum
I mean, if you
Nisanka,
want,
he'll
you
get
can tell
about
about Sri Lanka and Pakistan. I don't know. It
yeah.
depends.
Sri Lanka
Yeah.
is Pathum Nisanka and Pakistan will be Muhammad Rizwan. And yeah, I'm not saying Azam, I'm saying Rizwan. And
Yeah.
I think the in the game it will be Pathum Nisanka. He'll get 76. I'll just say that for now.
Oh,
Uh,
that is pretty
okay, so
exact.
yeah, Pathum Nisanka is going big. I went for a very exact number there. And bowling, I think the most wickets will go to Harish Rao. Harish Rao getting the most wickets.
Interesting.
Um,
Interesting. Yeah. No need to ask
and yeah,
you.
for Sri
Yeah.
Lanka it
Mm.
will be. I think Teekshana is going to take wickets tomorrow. So I made some bold predictions there.
Mm.
And of course, the winner of the game. I don't want to predict Sri Lanka and jinx this, but I have to. Of course, this is not a this thing. I have to give me. I think Sri Lanka is winning tomorrow.
Mm.
I'll be
Ayush, what
if there's
about
a
you?
watch. Are we doing a watch along tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully by 8 o'clock. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do
Okay,
a.
okay. I'll definitely be coming with my
What
team.
you really jinxing, Aman?
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say Sri Lanka is winning, but
Yeah, that's
that's my
I
that's what I'm
I think
thinking.
it's again with toss. That's what I'm saying. It depends
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the toss. Wins
No,
with
no,
the
no.
game. Yeah.
Pound. Yeah, tomorrow I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming tomorrow in my jersey. I'm coming. I'm painting my hair blue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, no worries. Yeah.
Tomorrow is
Ayush, what
gonna be a
about
big
you?
one.
I would have said Rizwan and Nisanka, but because he said it, I will go for a bold call. So I will say Fakhar Zaman,
Ooh.
and for this guy, for Sri Lanka. Hey, why is this England's servant laughing, Mr. Nair?
Wakar Zaman, man, he's not consistent. What he will perform tomorrow?
Arey, yaar, but he's performed now. That's what I'm saying.
Let's
He's
see.
not consistent, but one match. And Sri Lanka, mein, I'll say I'll go for Kusal Mendes. Chalo.
Wow, he took my Kusan Mendes.
Your Kusal Mendes' mother. Your picking
No,
mother.
means I was predicting
And
Kusal Mendes to score more runs tomorrow.
then bowler wise, I will for Pakistan. I will pick Nawaz, and for this guy, I will pick Chamika.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. For me, I think most runs. I think I'll go with Ayush as well. I think Kusal Mendis. I think Kusanka might perhaps fail in the final. I'm not saying fail properly, but I think
Don't say
Kusal
fail.
will go more runs though. But
You never know. Yeah.
Pakistan, I think it's going to be Rizwan. I think Rizwan has been in good touch though. Wickets wise, I think Pakistan. I think it's going to be Shadab Khan. I think Sri Lanka haven't faced him yet, and I think it could be a bit of an
Even
issue.
Nasim Shah, you haven't faced it, Pawan.
Yeah, true. But I think Shadab Khan in the middle overs could be a test for Sri Lanka. We saw what happened with Chahal, right? Chahal versus Sri Lanka. Even though India lost, still Chahal gave a good competition to the Sri Lankan batters at the end. So I think Shadab Khan will do the same thing tomorrow. But Sri Lanka wise, most wickets I think might be Tikshana. I think Hasranga might have got more wickets in the last match, but I think again Tikshana will come into play tomorrow. I think both Hasaranga and Tikshana will get wickets for sure. I think Hasaranga will get two and Tikshana will get three. I'm just going for a bit of both predictions, but I think tomorrow Tikshana come into play. But yeah, and I think I don't want to defend the winner because it's again with the toss. Hopefully Sri Lanka win. That's it. Hopefully Sri Lanka win because it's my nation. I hope Sri Lanka win, but I don't
Yeah, of
want
course.
to say anything or say anything because obviously it depends on the toss. That's the problem. That's the
No,
main
it's okay,
problem.
Pawan. You can. I've already said it. If anything is about to happen, it's about to happen because I've already said it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but Krishna Nair, what about you? Before we
Means
wrap
my
things up.
prediction are from Sri Lanka. Naturally, Kusal Mendes, the highest run scorer, because last time he got out on duck against Pakistan. So I feel he will go big tomorrow. And from Pakistan's point of view, I will say that Rizwan will perform greater because he also didn't perform in the last match. He got out on 11, I feel. So Rizwan and Kusal Mendes from batting, and from bowling, I feel Madhumshana will take wickets, I feel. And
Who's
from Pakistan,
Madhunchana? Oh,
Madhushankar,
Madhushankar,
Madhushankar.
Madhushankar.
Yeah,
Madhushankar. Okay.
yeah, Madhun
No
Shankar,
worries.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And from Pakistan's bowling, I will pick Naseem Shah, the wicket taker, because Sri Lanka haven't faced him yet. So Naseem Shah raw pace will be threat for Kusal Mendes and Patum Nishanka.
Yeah, so I think after 8 years, I think Sri Lanka facing a major tournament. Hopefully, this will
Yeah, but in commentary, I heard that it will be repeat of 2014 finals. In the last match, I heard that commentary saying that it will be repeat of 2014 finals.
yeah, yeah. So all the best for Sri Lanka. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Come
No
on,
worries. Yeah, we'll be starting hopefully at
everybody!
7:30 by
Actually, my
Tomorrow's
prediction,
tomorrow's
I
watch
feel
along. Don't wear
Dasun is
headphones.
more lucky in the toss. I feel Sri Lanka will win the Asia Cup. I feel
Wow, he's
because
coming with a bold prediction. Tomorrow batters will win match. My prediction. I
what?
think whoever wins the match,
Oh, okay,
I think
okay.
170. I think 180 plus. If they score 180 plus, I'm telling that
No, I
team is
have checked match prediction in Cricket Tacker. It says the chasing team will win tomorrow.
that's the obvious thing. But even I don't like for this trend going on. This is the thing. Batting for no one will want to come to UAE to play cricket when this trend is going up on of winning toss and winning matches. No one would want. I don't think after Asia Cup 2022 anyone would want to play in UAE anymore. I don't think
No,
any
no way. Uh, I feel the
batsman will
next Asia
consider
Cup
that.
is in Pakistan. I feel the next Asia Cup is in Pakistan. I feel.
No,
Okay.
next is in Sri Lanka. 2023 is in Sri Lanka. 2025
No,
match will
no.
be
In
done.
Google, it said it is in Pakistan
It's in
because
Pakistan. Krishna and I, if it's in Pakistan, India won't take part for sure because the Champions Trophy 2025 was India trying to boycott going to
Okay,
Pakistan.
guys.
So I don't think
My
any
iPad,
Asia Cup will
my
be held in
iPad is on
Pakistan.
3%. My iPad's on 3%.
okay.
I think next year it might be Sri Lanka. I think because next year we have a Asia Cup scheduled in September again. So I think most likely
How?
Sri Lanka might be host again.
Yeah.
No,
My
but in
iPad's on
hello,
3%. I might
Pavan.
have to
Can I
leave.
talk now?
Okay, sure, no worries, no worries. Pending it,
Yeah.
pending it.
Tomorrow I'm
Thank you.
coming. Okay. Tomorrow I'm coming with blue
Sure,
hair.
sure, sure, sure. No
Okay.
problem, no problem.
Come on.
Okay, guys.
Okay,
And
bye.
don't wear headphones tomorrow.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. I'll
Okay,
be.
Bye.
bye, Pavan.
I don't know.
Bye
Fine,
bye.
fine. Bye, Mandy.
Bye,
Sure.
bye.
So, guys, we'll end it over here. So, this is my probable playing 11. So, I have gone with Nisanka, Kusal Mendis, Dhananjay Dissanayake. ඉතින් හෙට ෆයිනල් එක මාර වටිනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම hopefully ඒගොල්ලෝ දිනාවේ කියලා මේ ෆයිනල් එක අවුරුදු 8ක් පස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම අවසාන මහතරඟයට සුදුසුසම් වුණා. ඉතින් මේ ගොඩක් හිතුවේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට බිඳුවක් චාන්සයක් දිනාව කියල ස්ටාස්පෝට් එක කිව්වා ෆෝටෝ එකක් මට පෙන්න්නම් මේ කමිනිට ටැබ් එක හැබැයි කිව්වා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට 0% චාන්සයක් තිනවා මේ ඒෂය කප් එක දිනන්න හැබැයි මේ පාරනං දසුන් ශානක බැලුවනං දසුන් ශානකොයි බනිදු හසරංගගේ කොන්ෆරන්ස් එක ඒක හොඳටම වටිනවා මං හිතන්නේ ශුව එකම ශ්‍රී ලංකා hopefully Sri Lanka wins but මං හිතන්නේ ටොස් එක තමයි වටින්නේ කාසි වාසි තමයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට අපි දන්නවා ටොස් හතරක් දෙන්න කොහොම හරි දසුන් ශානක ෆින්ගර්ස් ක්‍රොස් හෙට කොහොම හරි ටොස් එක දිනන්න හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ බැටිං ෆස්ට් නම් මං හිතන්නේ 170ක් මං හිතන්නේ 180ක් හරි ගහන්න වෙනවා 180ක් හරි 190ක් ගහන්නම එනවා වෙනවා මේ ෆයිනල් එකේ ඕන ටීම් එකෙක් ටීම් එක අnder pressure කරන්න මං හිතන්නේ because I think the team batting first, we saw what happened in the 2020 World Cup last year. 170 wasn't enough. I think this time around we have to put a 185, 190, perhaps to challenge the other team. We saw India putting 212 and how Afghanistan was completely done with that score. So that's what I'm saying. ඒ වගේ ටාගට් එකක් දාන්න ඕන කොහොම හරි batting first ඕන එකෙක් ලූස් වුණොත් toss එක කොහොම හරි 185 190ක් කොහොම හරි දාන්න ඕන මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම බැටිං ෆස්ට් නම් මට චුට්ටක් කන්සර්න්යක් තියෙනවා because මම අපි දන්නවා කොහොමද ශ්‍රී ලංකා perform කරේ ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන එක්ක I'm not saying Sri Lanka is going to perform badly than what they did against Afghanistan but I still think Sri Lanka might not do well if they bat first. I would hopefully Sri Lanka bat second tomorrow. So that's it, guys. Please to subscribe the Sports Breakdown. Please like, comment, and share on the video. Thank you to Ayush, Aman, and Krishna Nair for coming today. Hopefully, we can do a watch along tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. Let's see how everything proceeds. But yeah, until then, guys, we'll meet you tomorrow. And all the best to Sri Lanka. අපි ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමු ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම කොහොම හරි මේක ජය ගනීවි කියලා. Come on ශ්‍රී ලංකා, අපේ කොල්ලෝ කොහොම හරි අපි දිනමු මේ ආසියා කුසලාන ට්‍රෝෆි එක 6 time 6 වෙනි පාර ආසියා කුසලාන ට්‍රෝෆි එක දිනාවේ. All the best and thank you so much.